Hey, what's going on, everyone? Today is February the 1st, 2022. I'm going to talk about Sandbox today. You guys can see that the price has recovered. Price has came back up from where the lows were, around $2.50. What now? I mean, can we still expect the price to dip a little bit further before we see an explosion or bullishness or of a higher prices to come through into the market in Sandbox? I'm gonna speak to that today on this video. I want us all to be prepared for what's to come in the market in Sandbox so that we won't be caught off guard. So if you guys appreciate my videos, my content, hit the like button, share the video, also subscribe here to the channel, follow me here on this particular platform to ensure you stay updated as to what we're noticing on the charts for these cryptocurrencies. So now, before I get started, I want you all to see that I did a price prediction into the market in Sandbox on January the 11th, right? So you guys can see it right here. I was playing the weakness here into the market in Sandbox during that particular time, and I told you all how low I was looking for the market to go. And take a look. It didn't go that far from what I expected it to do. Yeah, the market ultimately on the 21st of January came and we got that 26.4% movement out the market in Sandbox. Now, real quick, you guys can see here that the market actually came all the way down to like 250, 260. That's around 41.5%. So either way, it's a pretty good call. Yeah, I like what happened into the market from a prediction standpoint. Now, seeing price go down, I know a lot of people don't like that, but from what we established on my video on the 11th of January, we should not be questioning why did the price fall. We were already expecting it to happen. So let me get rid of this. And now let's get back to what the market in Sandbox is trying to do now, because these two lines here on my chart, you guys can see it. It's confusing, right? Basically, these lines is not in correlation with what market has done, right? So we need to clean this up. We need to revise this price chart to make it more relevant as to what we're noticing into the market for Sandbox. Now, first, let me get rid of this descending line, because obviously this is not the trend that the market in Sandbox is actually following, is it? So maybe we could take it from the high that came in here on the 25th of November and extend it this way. Which one do you think? We can do that, and we can take this horizontal line right here and we can bring it to where the market in Sandbox ultimately came and grabbed some support right around here. Okay, so now we got a pretty wide area that we need to be paying attention to. And let me show you the area that we need to be paying attention to into the market in Sandbox. This is it right here. So we can see the market from this descending line to the support area, still see another 40-45% move in this cryptocurrency. That's a very wide area. Now, let's see what's going on though, because let me tell you what these two lines mean. This descending line literally means that we need to see increase in volume and selling and weakness here, because if we see that, then we know confidently that price is going to continue to go down. Then you have this area. This is where the buyers need to prop in and show up, right? Yes, high volume, strength. This tells us that the market confidently is going to go up from this standpoint, just like it did here back in the 22nd and even the 24th of January. Okay, so that's the idea of what these lines mean. Now, let's see what happened on the monthly time frame. Okay, so this is the monthly time frame here into the market in Sandbox, and you guys can tell that we've seen the last 2 months price close lower than the previous month. What does it mean? It simply means that there's been more selling going on into the market in Sandbox. Now, when you see this from a monthly perspective, you guys can actually tell that we can still see price drop pretty massively, but we'll still be in an upward trend. Yes. So for anyone who's trying to tell you to come in and buy Sandbox on these dips, they want to be careful, because from a monthly perspective, from where price is now, we can still see this crypto drop another 65.5%, and we'll still be in an uptrend though. That's the crazy part. Everyone's going to think that this cryptocurrency is weak, is massively oversold. We can still fall another 65%, but the trend of higher prices will still be continuing. That's the crazy part. This is how far we have broken away from this trend into the market in Sandbox. keep that in mind. Okay. So now let me get rid of this and let me show you on a weekly perspective what we got. Okay. Because I like what happened on last week. Last week with this high volume definitely tells us that the market here in Sandbox at least has a couple of more days to where we can see price go up. Now, like I said, am I massively bullish into the market in Sandbox? No, I'm not. But given what happened over the last week, yeah, we can still see some price come up, price increase. But how high? Well, maybe up here, right? Maybe around $4.50, $4.65 in Sandbox. But what happened last week was pretty good. I give the market credit for bringing the price back up to a place that it looks attractive. That market is anticipated to continue to move higher. So let me show you all the 2 weeks. Okay, this is another probable precursor of strength here into the market in Sandbox. And it's, again, it could go either way. We really want this current 2 weekly price bar to give us a closure of higher price than this previous one. Because if so, then it tells us that the buyers are controlling the market. Now let me put this back over to the 3-day. And then I could go ahead and drop a price prediction here to the market for Sandbox. And I pretty like it. I mean, you guys tell me. I'm looking around 450 though. Yeah, that's not going to give us too much, is it? 12.75% moving higher price. So I'm looking around 450. $5 is going to be hard. So I'm doing 450 to like 470. Those are the two areas that I'm looking for the market in Sandbox go. Now, again, we break this descending line to the upside. Guess what? Yeah, the market is still massively strong. It is gaining momentum. It is gaining strength. That is what I need to be on the lookout for, is for us to break this descending line, which is why I'm looking for 450 to around $4.70. All right. So now let me go ahead and put this on the chart so we can see what we got. So that 450 will give us around 12%. 470 will give us around 18. All right. Now, this needs to continue into the market in Sandbox so long as the market is able to trade above this particular area here. $3.20. So we got a very tight area. I don't want you all to think that this particular price prediction is for the long term. It's not, because we got a lot of things that needs to happen on a daily time frame before we actually get ideas to what the market's trying to do long term. So I really want us to see how the price action occurs on this descending line. Because if I see weakness, if I see increase in volume, I know that the price is going to start to go down. I'm not going to be caught off guard. I'm already prepared for it, which is why I'm giving you all a price target around $4.50 to $4.70. But this is what I'm looking at. So now it's your turn. You can drop me a quick price prediction as to where you think the market in Sandbox is headed. $4.50 first, and then $4.70 second is what I'm looking forward to. And that's going to continue on until we see this market in Sandbox hold this price there. $2, well, around $3. Okay, I'm done. Now it's your turn. Hit me up. Let me know, what do you all think about Sandbox? Where do you think we're going to go as we go throughout the month of February? Do you see a massive move higher, or do you still see some rejection around $4.50 to $4.70 like I am? Just let me know. Make sure you maintain the profitability, and as always, trade different.